Okay, think about this for a second. Imagine if there's um, just one core belief you have about yourself.
One single belief.
Yeah, and it sort of quietly dictates everything, all your actions, your feelings, even what you end up achieving.
Like an invisible set of instructions running your life.
Exactly. But then, what if that core belief, that inner blueprint, let's call it, wasn't fixed? What if you could actually, change it?
Fundamentally change it, yeah.
Well, that's what we're diving into today. It's a Dr. Maxwell Maltz's PsychoCybernetics.
And the really striking thing is how simple the core message is, isn't it?
It really is. Incredibly simple, but also incredibly profound for living a better life.
Absolutely. What Maltz really brought to light was this idea of the self-image.
Okay, self-image.
And it's not just, how you look. It's this deeper mental picture, often unconscious, that defines the kind of person you believe you are.
Right. I'm the sort of person who...
Exactly that. And the crucial part, the really game-changing insight, is that this identity, it's not permanent. You can actively change it.
So this self-image doesn't just sit there. It actively controls what we do. Can you give an example of how that works? Maybe for someone who genuinely wants something but keeps, I don't know, falling short.
Oh, definitely. Maltz found that basically all your actions, your behaviors, even your skills will always line up with this inner self-image.
Always. No exceptions.
Pretty much. Think of it like an internal thermostat for your personality.
The thermostat.
So if deep down you see yourself as, say, a failure type person, even if you consciously want to succeed, you'll find ways to fail, maybe subconsciously. Your internal setting just keeps pulling you back to failure.
Wow, that's a bit unsettling. That we might be working against ourselves without even realizing it. So how do we fix that? How do we change the thermostat setting?
Right, that's the key question. And this is where Maltz introduces what he calls your success mechanism.
The success mechanism. Sounds good.
It is. He saw the brain and nervous system as this amazing goal-striving machine, a servo mechanism, he called it.
Okay, like in engineering.
Exactly. It's automatic and it's impersonal. It just works tirelessly towards whatever goal you program it with.
So it doesn't care if the goal is good or bad, success or failure.
Nope. It just executes the instruction. Which means the challenge is making sure we consciously give it the right goals.
Okay, so we have these powerful neutral machines in our heads, ready to go.
Yeah.
But they'll chase any target. That feels like a big responsibility.
Yeah.
How do we actually steer it towards success? Maltz's first step for that is imagination, is that right?
Precisely. And this is where it gets really fascinating and, again, surprisingly simple.
Simple how?
Your nervous system, your actual physical nervous system, cannot tell the difference between a real experience and one you just imagine vividly and in detail.
Wait, really? No difference at all?
Functionally, no. Your brain reacts based on what you think or imagine is true.
That's incredible. But, for some people, just imagining success might feel a bit flimsy, like wishful thinking. How does that actually make a change?
That's a fair point. But Maltz's insight is that you don't use willpower to force the change. That often jams the automatic mechanism, creates tension.
Right, like trying too hard.
Exactly. Instead, the focus is on vividly mental picturing the end result you want, feeling it, experiencing it in your mind.
So not struggling, but visualizing.
Yes, strategic mental practice. It bypasses the struggle and lets your built-in success mechanism kind of take over naturally. Think of a golfer mentally rehearsing a perfect swing over and over.
Okay. Their body is learning without physically swinging every time.
Precisely. Their mind and nervous system are practicing. It's not wishful thinking, it's targeted rehearsal.
Okay, this makes it feel much more practical. So for someone listening right now, what's a simple, actionable thing they can do to start using this?
Maltz gave us a very clear, almost deceptively simple rule for this. He called it reserve judgment for 21 days.
21 days, 3 weeks. What does that mean in practice?
It means you commit for at least those 3 weeks to practicing these new ways of thinking, these new mental pictures of yourself.
And the reserve judgment part.
That's key. Don't constantly analyze if it's working. Don't argue with yourself intellectually about whether it should work.
Yeah.
Just do it. Actively experience thinking and feeling in this new way.
So less measuring, more experiencing. To build new habits.
Exactly. You're forming new neural pathways, letting the experience sink in.
And that sustained practice over 21 days, what's it actually doing inside the brain?
Well, Maltz talked about changing engrams, which are essentially your established neural patterns, your brain's habits.
Engrams. Okay.
Think of it like recording new information over an old cassette tape.
Yeah.
You're dubbing in new positive experiences and beliefs over the old limiting ones.
So past failures or negative beliefs, they aren't permanent fixtures.
Not at all. They can
Yeah.
absolutely be overridden, replaced. You can free yourself from those old self-imposed limits. It's incredibly empowering when you grasp that.
Okay, so boiling this whole deep dive down, the incredibly simple message seems to be your self-image acts as your guide.
Your personal blueprint, yeah.
And your imagination is the simple but powerful key to directing the success mechanism we all have built in.
It really is about learning to be the operator of this amazing internal machine you possess.
So let's leave our listener with this. What if you really took this idea on board?
What if you consciously cultivated this habit of success, kept revising your self-image, maybe even developed what Maltz called a nostalgia for the future, looking forward to who you're becoming?
Imagine that.
What new level of living, of self-creation, could you actually unlock just by committing to this simple principle, maybe starting with just those 21 days?
A powerful thought. The potential packed into one simple shift in thinking, consistently applied.